Whoa, we're back. We're back with the code. We're gonna figure out how to do asynchronous tasks. It's gonna be shit. I don't know. We're gonna do it though. We're gonna try. Even though I've ever probably made 2 successful threading shit in my entire life. But I can figure this out, probably. Probably not, but nevertheless, it'll be worth trying. Otherwise, hey little travel mug, how are you doing? Welcome. If you're still there. Good to see you though. You ever meet people where you ever meet someone? Hello, Itzen. How you doing today? How's it going? Welcome. Okay, it's alright. Could be worse. Can always be worse. Yeah, you ever just run into someone where you're not supposed to think, oh well. You're supposed to always think someone's always smarter than you, no matter who it is, in some way. But sometimes people at work is just like, you're oh god. Yes, we're working on game dev today. We're gonna figure out how to multi-thread. However we do that. Oh. Well. Good, it's a good old game dev day. Gotta have game dev days. Alright, I think I'm just gonna say fucking and use an async task for this, because there isn't really a substitute. You know? Nothing is really replaced it. So we're gonna make an async task for getting images. So we're gonna like mostly replace this shit. So what do we call this bitch? Let's call it load. Do I want to make a single instance of it, or do I want to make multiple instances of it? How did the example do it? I have many examples in my code, I just don't trust any of them. This cache starting, what? Is there a lock? What the hell? Init this cache. I don't do anything in the background. Should I be? Oh, I have that till I declare internal inner class. Okay. Alright. Fetch bitmap. I'm not the most familiar with Kotlin. Man, I want to say, I know Java, just trying to use Kotlin now, because I figure everything's going to move to Kotlin with Android eventually. So I just need to figure out Kotlin. Okay. Async task. Void. Man, I need to get up to speed with C++ because I want to rewrite my algorithm in C++ eventually for my machine learning algorithm, because GNU has a quadruple precision floating point library that lets you have quads, and that would be incredibly useful for my algorithm because it needs high accuracy floating point numbers. And doubles work alright in Python, but if I could get it to work in... The issue I ran into in trying to write it with C++ was like, I was like, oh wait, the standard library has nothing to import CSV files. Oh, well, shit. Actually, don't think I need a return type for this. Yeah. Python's works great for importing a CSV file into like a dictionary. It's like, ooh, it's done. But yeah, it's also, I'm like curious how there's a lot of issues that could arise. I don't know what I did. Oh, implement members. Yeah. Yeah, Python is super cool. Alright, doing the background's gonna run on a different thread. All the other ones are not. Maybe I do have a parameter for this thing. Yeah, I suppose I do. I have an image view. Fuck you. You don't need compat. You don't need to use compatibility mode. The compatibility libraries. Screw compatibility libraries. Python's so nice for like prototyping and crap. But it's so... I don't know, it's not... It has its issues, I suppose. So it's too easy sometimes, and then like you don't really know what it's doing, and then... Oh, cool. Am I doing this right? Yeah, look up a different async task. There's other ones somewhere. Well, what? I didn't know that, Ah, here we are. On pre-execute. Do in background. On post-execute. I'm gonna need an on post execute. That I know. Oh, that can go off my window. Okay. Oh wait, what were the types? Integer response. Response. Where's the int come in? Int, okay. Okay, so we're gonna have to break this down a little bit here. Ideally, all of this should be executing in a different thread. It doesn't need to be in line, I don't think. No, it doesn't. So in a sense, we're gonna have, oh, get rid of that. On post execute. And then this one, what do we do with that one? Okay, change return type to bitmap. Wait, we need both, don't we? Shoot, so we need I need both the key and the image view, I think. That's a bit of a problem. Okay, so okay, okay, we might actually have quite a few little things here, don't we? Can I put it in a constructor? What is async? Async. Why, thank you. I aim to please. But, how did, maybe an async task isn't the right thing. The scope is becoming an issue. I think. I don't know. Uncancelled. Oh. But well, wait, if I make it runnable and then I launch that and then I have... Oh, no, it's still gonna execute on a different thread. I need it to be on thread completion. What? I can use stuff from the class scope. I use VC face. It's, if you want to find a link to it, it's down below in the About section in the credits panel. At least I think it's credits panel. I do have a goblin as my pick now. I'm a goblin. I'm out as a goblin. I'm just not in my goblin form right now. Yeah, it can... Being a VTuber is fun. It takes a lot of work to make a decent avatar if you're doing it yourself. I made my avatar, but you could always commission somebody, I suppose. Yeah, my new profile picture was drawn by Lookasnack, my friend. I asked them to draw one for me, and they did. It looks very cool. I'm sure my thing will wear off again this stream, and then you'll all see me in the goblin form. I'm so confused by these async tasks. Do I want to use async task or do I want to use some other thing? Well, this is a hard debate. I thought I would come into this just using async, but then it's like, well, issue. We have more than just the image view as a parameter. We have the key. We have. All right. What if I make a constructor? That might work. Wait, we only need the... We only need the image. We need the image view no matter what, but we only need size if we're going to the server. So if the server, should these be a different thing? No, I don't think it should. I think it should still be one asynchronous task together. Whether it's pulling from memory or the server. So Ah, humbug. Okay. Okay, size, face, size to strength, face to strength. Brick. We're returning a bit that. So it would be return. Concurrent programming is... Why? Why is it so complicated? Why does it have to be so complicated? Oh, I did a cut. Oopsie. Why gotta be so complicated? I shouldn't have just cut that. I should have, Okay, let's look at what I did for... yeah, it's so... It's God, it's like... Why? Why is there no simple way of doing this? It's like... I want to do... What I want to do should be obvious. Like, fuck. Like, come on, man. I mean, I could maybe use futures and like a... Nah, that doesn't seem right. Ay, caramba. Well, it looks like I know what multi-threading is. Hey, Red Death, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Oh my gosh, this is... My brain hurt. Okay, so... If we use... Hotline concurrencies, I don't think we can do... something afterward like this. Use async task. We don't have the same options for arguments. Unless I'm stupid. Which is a possibility. I'll give you that. Size int. We do that. What's your issue? Oh. 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 Maybe values. Ah, cool. Okay. Okay. Now I think we're going somewhere. Okay, so... Alright, fine. Make it a bit mad. I don't... So, what's your issue? Oh, I don't return anything. Yeah. Return bitmap. There. Problem solved. Okay, so on post execute. Good job. I don't think I've done anything. But thank you. I accept the cheese. Suppose we should maybe do that. What? Oh, it's abstract. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Okay. The image view, though. Oh, wow. No, those are my 3 emotions. Surprised, tired, and oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know. Ooh, woo. Oh, wow. Rar. X-ray nozzles pounces on you. Ooh, you're so warm. Couldn't help but notice your bulge from across the floor. Nuzzles your necky wacky. Ooh, tee-hee, you're oh, baby, you're so musky. I will now lose 10 followers. Okay. Yeah, I deserve it. I deserve it. It's alright. I accept your resignation as follower. Understand. I would unfollow too. Oh man. That's... We have to use the image view. How do we use the image view? I don't know. Maybe I have to just pass the image view too. Yeah, we're just gonna pass the image view. Private. Image view. Image view. There. Problem solved. Yep, problem solved. I don't know if I'm doing this right, but I'm sure as hell trying. Okay, so if that's like that, then we don't need that. Big fat void. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Okay, so then we want to do something like that. Result. Okay, cool. Private var very good. Oh, one of my favorite ASMR lady, she says very weird. She's like very. It's like whoa. Holy Hannah. Never knew I could be turned on by the way someone said a word. What do we name this fool? exception because I'm a fucking original naming person. I saw you spell exception. Yeah, we're naming it an exception. We don't need that. It's an exception. Maybe. Because we're initializing it as null. What's your issue? Doing backroot overrides nothing. Cool. Okay then. How do you do argument defaults? Yes. That's your 2 spaces. There. Okay. Let's look at the example a little more. Let people play it. Let's let people play the game. Let them play. Let them play. They shall play the game to their heart's content. Oh yeah, that's when I was gonna increase the font size some stupid amount. You need waifu. Waifu powers, come here. No, I need a little more space. There. Waifu can be behind me. I mean, I couldn't increase it, but I did do this. Forgot who I did this with. But then I went like, oh, let's match the everything else to I could do this. Now you guys can read everything. Right? This is good. Now you guys can read everything on the screen. Support. Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry. Jeez. I wish I could teach you how to read, but I don't know how to either. I could be wrong. I could be stupid, but this might work. Yeah. I don't think it will error out here, so I'm going to that would be a log error if it did this. Tag. Do I have a tag for this file? Maybe. No, I don't. Okay, I have to define one. Okay, const tag can just do this. This will work instead. I think. No. Expecting member declaration. What? Oh, it would be part of the companion, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be. So I went constant value, and then it was like. How did I do it on the other one? It's really, yikes. Const, oh, I guess I did a const value. Okay, yeah, alright, okay. Let me just hide that back there. Is it worth it? Is having the UI this big worth it, cheese? I hope you're satisfied. The hell you've caused. The destruction, pestilence that all is being caused. No, I'm blaming you for everything. It's okay. Ah. You know, I should probably put this, you're not the 5th, you're the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th, and 10th. You make it a whole 6 more. God, cheese, you're such a pain in the ass. No, you're not, I'm sorry. I like having you here. You'll pain my ass, only if you're a cute girl. Only cute girls can pain my ass. Okay, I think this would work. Maybe? Got discash, got... there's shit like with synchronize. Create... yeah, see, it's like synchronized. What the? What? How? Why does it have to be so complicated? Please make it easy, please. Okay. Maybe we don't need that synchronized stuff. I'm just like, what? Of course. How do you think I work? I'm complicated as fuck. Oh, look. There. It's all nice and cute. Women, I think people in general are just more complicated than they let on. Even men, I think. I'm an enigma. Well, I guess I am a goblin, so. I'm not even from this world. Sometimes even I forget I'm a goblin. I don't see any reason why this wouldn't work. Right? Yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work. Huh. Okay. Oh my god, the font size for everything is so big. You have to support me so I can get more bitrate and more stuff so I can lower the font size while still keeping it readable. I actually am mathematically calculating like the font size ideally. What's cool is that if I download the video, right, and like play it, the font size looks normal. But if I play it like at the proper resolution, it's kind of cool. Yeah, I saw another programming YouTuber and they also had a weird resolution. It was like 648p. And I was like, hey, that's not bad. That's like me. Yeah. But we got close to doing the whatchamacallit achievement. Oh wait. Oh. Yeah, we're close. Oh, we actually have gone up in viewers. Yeah, 10 people talking. Only 2 people away from getting. Just gotta get 10 people at the same time in chat. Otherwise, I just need to maintain like 3 viewers in the next month on average. Those are like the 2 closest things that you guys can influence, I guess. But also, if I maintain 3 viewers for the next month, I get affiliate, so then you'll see me even more. And then I can annoy you even more. You want to see me more, don't you? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Do it. Share it with your friends. I'm gonna pointlessly show myself out. Don't throw money at me. Don't do it. I have donor links, but don't click them. Don't go there. Oh shit, that's right. You get fucking like bits and crap. Those bits are like actually pennies, aren't they? And seriously, you can literally throw pennies at my face. And I won't be able to stop you. Oh. I didn't know you get bits from watching ads. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that's right, my roommates blocked all the ads. Yeah, I can turn off ad block for Twitch, but my roommate's network stuff prevents ads from showing up anyway. It's a little annoying because it also gets overly intrusive. Like Amazon Mobile like doesn't work sometimes. PayPal Mobile's app doesn't work on my Wi-Fi at all. Wells Fargo doesn't work. US Bank didn't work, but I got that working. That took me like an hour. That's the issue. Michael Taurus, thank you for the follow. Welcome to this stream. How are you today? Ship broke VPN. It's usually, oh my god. Doctor My Eyebrows. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like my voice. Wow, we got a big amount of followers all of a sudden. Holy shit. We gotta figure out how to get this in there. In place of this. So all we gotta do is comment it out and see what breaks. Looking for some solid wheels for your bike. Rock. Rock's a solid material. The Flintstones you make spikes out of rock. You can too. Yes, rock. You get a chisel and a hammer and just make a wheel out of rock. Easy. When is this even used? Oh. Sort of a useless line, ain't it? Yeah, it's so useless. In fact, I'm just going to do this. Problem solved.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
That party. Alright, off with you. The spokes burst the inner tube. I've been noticing a lot of shit with motorized or like semi like powered bicycles. Like the idea of a bike is to pedal, isn't it? And then you're just mechanically boosting it yourself. But that's like, is that a good idea? I don't know. I feel like that's too much power. I have a like powered bike. It's at my parents' house though. I haven't ridden it probably in years. God, when was the last time I rode a bike?
You guys are so good at that.
It'd have to be like at least 2 years ago. What's funny though is that I have more recently rode Heelys than I have ridden a bike. Huh. That's certainly something. That's a fact, I guess. Heelys, baby. Heelys are badass. The need of a driver's license goes down more and more, especially like in cities. You don't need them that much. Oh. Is that so? Your BF can drive? Oh yeah. What else are BFs and GFs for, other than driving you places? Although I'd probably be the GF that drive. Romance? What's that? Bitch, I just want you to drive me to Denny's. Oh my god, this function is used fucking everywhere. Holy shit. There isn't. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the channel Anything for Views on YouTube. But okay, yeah, totally. So dude, I would totally, if my girlfriend's like, babe, I really fucking want Wendy's. Can we go to Wendy's? Denny's at 3 a.m. The fucking ultimate shit. Nothing better than going to Denny's at 3 a.m. Okay, but Anything for Views, right? I don't know if you guys follow them on YouTube. They're really funny. They have a TwitchCon video. And in the TwitchCon video, there's a guy riding Heelys. That's fucking me. You can find like the clip of it on my YouTube channel with like a response I made. And he liked it on Twitter. That was a while ago. I look a lot different from that now, so I even sound different from that now. But wow, it's been a while. God. Yeah, Denny's Denny's at 3 a.m. is the most cursed time to go to Denny's. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to change this to dynamic image cache. Get image cache. Return image cache. There. Now we're coding. What emote's that? Corn. Corn. My friend got new emotes. They're cute. I'm gonna show them off. They made an emote for me, but I'm not an affiliate, but I will use it as soon as I am an affiliate. Alright, so we're gonna have to I think at my current point of growth, it would, I mean, technically if you look at the, it's weird. Oh, Corn Girl? Oh, that's cute. Holy shit. Corn 4 is adorable. I love her. The channel is stonk. Huh. I don't know. I don't really care too much if I get affiliate. I'm like fine without being an affiliate. Like I have friends that really worry about their numbers and stuff when they became an affiliate, and they're like, oh well, I can't drop view count, I have to like monitor what I'm playing or whatnot. And I'm like, I'm just gonna not give a shit. I'm just gonna keep doing it the same If I get affiliate, the only difference in streams is that I'll use any money I get from being an affiliate to like commission shit, I guess, for the stream, and then I'll also just that you'll be able to do shit, I guess. I have an artist lined up to do backgrounds for me. She's a good friend of mine. I'm like, as soon as I get affiliate, you're on the call. I got a great idea for a background. You're gonna love it. URL cannot be converted. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shit. Can we ignore that part? Oh my god, everything's so huge. I'm really considering going back. Well, wait. If the text size is 14, but the UI size is 12, wouldn't that make the size of the UI under the, if it's supposed to be 30, 28? Hey, it's ever so slightly better. Dude, I fucking love art. Art's so cool. One pixel at a time. Okay, let's start here. Oh my god, I didn't even realize the acronym for this is DIG. It's DIG. I made a dig. You can dig out images. Go digging for images. I still have your art in the slideshow. Jeez, but it's not the only one now. There's a lot more now. But I don't know. I don't know how to easily show like the slideshow when I'm like streaming. I mean, yours is pretty good, I won't deny. I mean, can I just like summon it here? Oh shit, there it is. There it fucking is. Let's find cheeses. Let's show the class cheeses art. There it is. Look at that. It's cheeses art. Isn't it wonderful? I love it. I love all of my art. No matter who makes it, no matter what. Art's beautiful. Like fucking 70% of the people I follow on Twitter are just fucking artists. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, it's all good shit. I like all my little art. You guys can't hear how fast I'm clicking the mouse. No, we hide that now. We hide that now. Code time. Okay. This.mdig. equals dot get image cache. Oop. Okay. That should break something. But I'm not seeing what it broke. It was... Oh, wait, no. Here's what I gotta do. Bada bing, bada boom. This.m profile via set user. What? What's a profile view? Ah! Ah! Wait. Wait, hold up here. What? That's a static function? Oh shit, what'd I do? Oh, static void. Image view at set bitmap. Image view dot. What? What the fuck? Wait, did he? Yeah. Wait. Okay, so it's anticipating something to an IO exception to happen, which must be generated by that. So then it's doing this again. Context equals content image. This is just a copy. Remote read source request observer. Okay. I see what it's doing. I don't think that's the best way to do it. Maybe back in 2014 or 15 it was. But it's the current year. And I think there are better ways to do this. Soft references. We're not supposed to use those. Okay, so image cache is mostly static. I thought image cache... I was wrong. Huh. Okay. Shit. Okay. This is mostly just doing what I think I'm already doing. But I don't know. I think Apache, just using the Apache HTTP crap. Library just caused more headache than was necessary. It's like, from what I saw of it, it seemed very manual. At one point it just stopped working. Like, I was using it fine for a while because I figured, like, okay, eventually I'll get to it, but we can wait. And then it just stopped working. And I was like, oh, what did I do? And then I reverted builds exactly, like, I reverted the code exactly to where it was when it was working. It still wasn't working. And I was just like, okay, what the fuck? Why is it not working? And it just wasn't working. So I was like, okay, I guess it's time to get rid of Apache. So then I had to make my own thing. Oh yeah, we're in it right now. This thing, this whole thing, is basically a replacement for the Apache HTTP library. Except it's a bit more specialized, I suppose. Yeah, it's a little bit more specialized than I think Apache would allow. It's also a lot more generic than Apache would allow. I just give it a set of name-value pairs. And the cool thing about the name-value pairs that I did was that they're actually, name-value pair is a abstract, it's an interface, and it uses name bytes pair, name file pair, name string pair. And it can tell. It's called object-oriented programming. It's cool. I think there's like one or two. Yeah, this one. If it's a name file pair in this one, it has to set the form data differently. Okay, so gotta redo like everything. Maybe I should just delete this file. That might do the trick. Would be the worst idea I've ever had. God, Kimberly. This .mphoto is an image view, right? Yes. Okay. Okay, maybe I don't have everything for the framework yet. But I'm sure I can find it. Ow. Wait. Or wait. Ah. I don't know. This whole thing's been a lot of experimenting more than anything. Okay, so this IDE is Android Studio, which is a fork of JetBrains, IntelliJ, I don't know. Beats the heck out of me. I just started using it forever ago when they released it. I don't know, even remember when they released it. I was like, I'll just use this for Android shit. And to this day I have. I also got PyCharm up for the server code. If I ever need to refer to that. Okay. Text decoin. I need to figure out. I use Vim when I have to. That's the only time I use Vim. I think it's better than Emacs, but like still, I avoid Vim. I'd rather just use Notepad++ than Vim. But I'm also a Windows bitch, so you know. Not only that, but I am a Windows 8 bitch. I am very much Windows 8. Yeah, it is XP Ton. I love OS Tons. Yeah, tons of OS Ton. Well, okay, even got Audio Live 2D.
さあ、始めるわよ。さあ、始めるわよ。知ってる？大体の人は24時間ぐらい寝なくても死んだりしないのよ。とりあえず24時間気合い入れて頑張りなさい。
Very cool. But I also have this. I have a normal start. I have a Windows 7 start menu as well. I like to modify my windows. You have to impersonate a giraffe? I don't even know what a giraffe sounds like. Classic Shell got discontinued, unfortunately, but this is a continuation project called OpenShell. But it worked. I don't dislike the Windows 8 start menu. I think it's just really slow though. Like when you first start the computer, it takes a couple minutes for this thing to even like really start. I'm not a fan of Windows 10, but Windows 8 seems to handle everything Windows 10 can for the most part. I think there's only been like 2 applications I haven't been able to run that I've wanted to. Because the Valve Index works on Windows 8. And so does like all the new Steam VR stuff. Even though it says Windows 10 only. It all works on Windows 8.1. But there's the Twitch music thing that they have. That lets you play like royalty-free music. I would like to use that, but that's Windows 10 only. And there's a thing that lets you get full body tracking with a Kinect in VR. That's the other thing that I want to use. It was working in Windows 8.1, but then there was an update to the Steam VR. And the developer of the Kinect thing made it Windows 10 only for the next update that was that, and that. That I need. Okay, let's fuck shit up. Dropbox, swear to God. Why can't you just wait? You son of a bitch. Why can't you just give priority to the things trying to access the files? That's the fucking, I love Dropbox because it like keeps like everything synced. God, when the thing that sold me on Dropbox originally was because I had tried using OneDrive because like Windows came with it and like it was garbage and I hated it. But then someone was like, okay, so here's how Dropbox works. It's like a folder that constantly is keeping up to date and it's between all your devices and everything downloads. And I was like, that's what I want. I want that one. Now Dropbox doesn't completely follow that anymore, but you can A, enable it so it does, and B, it does keep it on device like OneDrive. OneDrive does that now, but it used to be like if you went offline, OneDrive, and you had anything in OneDrive, yeah, I wasn't surprised. Dropbox was just a few Python scripts at first. Yeah, but like, yeah, if I remember, OneDrive was originally... Oh, hi, Gabu! OneDrive was initially, if you went offline, all the files you had in it were unavailable. It didn't have any offline backups. And that was just so trash. Wow, we have a lot of errors to solve. A shitload of errors to solve. Hi, Gabu. How you doing tonight? Damn. Got a lot of people here. Excuse me. Oh my god. That was a cursed noise. Well, I hope it remains chill. I send chill vibes to you. Why can't I sit in a chair like a normal person? Because I'm gay? Is that why? That was because I had a fat cock. But if it's because I'm gay, that works too. I have to figure out how to set the size. We should probably figure that out so we can figure out where we can do it. Android. Get DPI. How to get screen DPI. Wait, how do I know how big it is? Oh wait, the box has the size. I think. Or maybe I should just download it anyway. And let it do the normal scaling. But we have to have the face thing. I'm so conflicted. I don't know what to do. Okay, wait. Alright, so this is user profile view, right? So that means there is a... Never mind. But maybe there is? User profile. Oh, these are images. Where's layouts? View user profile. I'm not insane. I'm only a little insane. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So we do have a layout. Oh wait, the image view, This image view. Layout width match parent, layout height match parent. Aha. So do we have... Okay, so we have the image views dimension. Hold up. Android. Image view. I'm the only person left on this planet that uses the search bar. Image view. Can I get the height and the width, please? Witty, please. Hell yeah. Search bar for life, brother. I don't even... Does Chrome even have the search bar anymore? Oh shit, that looks cool. What a nice hill. I think I shall run through the grass. Oh no, I disappeared. Damn. Guess we can't go on the hill. Wait, what's that? Oh. I was like, what's this element? I'm like, oh wait, it's my pub mix. I ate all my real pub mix. I'm kind of sad about it. Damn. Oh wait. Maybe it's Firefox? No? No? I don't know. Known in the zoom button. What the fuck? Alright, get max height. I got a little bit of hiccups all of a sudden. Doesn't... I don't think it has anything for me to... Oh wait, that could be something it extends. Inherited constant. From Android view, okay. Oh wait, does it just extend view? Yes. Alright, so let's check view. I suppose. Sure as heck can't hurt, I guess. Yeah, okay. Wow, that's a lot of crap. Is get height and get with a option here, or oh, get height. There we go. Get height in what though? What am I getting the height then? Well, if you can't figure it all out, go to Stack Overflow. Android, get height of view. Sure. Gotta get a custom hues, height and width. Okay, maybe that's not what we want. Get dimensions of a view. Okay. Get measured height. Okay, what's that? Oh, I must have closed that tab. Okay. Oh. Get measured with. The raw measured with. What the fuck does that mean? Okay, return. Oh, it's like raw with component. What? Return the full width measurement information for this view as computed by the recent call to measure in. This result is a bitmask defined by measured bitmap. Measure state too small. This should be used in measurement and layout code. But what is it in? Oh, in pixels. Oh, okay. Oh, that. Yeah, that works. That works. In pixels. There we go. We have our answer. And since we only download squares, there we go. So then we can. What we don't, we actually can simplify our thing here. So we don't need a size. I don't think. I don't think so. So we can get rid of the size, and then we can just use size can be image view dot get. It's gonna fucking yell at me if I don't do this. There. That should do it. Wow. This music's giving me Kirby vibes. Oh, and it's over. What do you know? Bah. I want to know what a giraffe sounds like. I might. Nope, no sneeze. No such luck. We're looking this up. Alright. Now it's bugging me. Giraffe sounds. Okay. Alright, we're gonna watch giraffe. We're gonna listen to giraffe noises. I once fed a giraffe. It's like a really wimpy bear. Aw, the mommy. I don't want to listen to a dying giraffe. Giraffe sounds for kids? Why do I feel like I'm gonna...
sound.
I don't like that. Okay. That's a scary noise. Giraffe sounds effect. Legit giraffe noises. Alright, alright. I don't think that was a giraffe sound. No, I don't think that was a real giraffe.
Then comes my fit again!
Who's that? Alright, we're not looking at giraffe noises anymore. I think we're... yeah, I don't think that was a giraffe. Giraffes are fake, don't at you. How's take that? Eat that. Isn't it weird that I'm a 3D waifu, yet I make live 2D waifus? Or I make a computer make 2D waifus? Giraffes are kind of cool. Giraffes are also kind of dumb. Okay. Okay, so for this shit. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't need, okay, there we go. Wait, that. Alright. Okay. We don't need size there anymore. We do need face though. At Gabu. You've been added, Gabu. You can't run away. Oh god, I need to sit on my legs. Ah. I think the potion's wearing off. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Mia Fey? Yeah, I think she's like the most like... Yeah, she has the highest like rating. Yeah, the potion's running off, which means I have to go to the bathroom. So, Mia Fey is gonna be the 2D waifu to replace me for a little bit while I go to the bathroom and probably shift back to a goblin. What's up? If you want this Kanojo, you have to scan to Kanojo. I would NTR from someone and marry TBA. If you want her, it's Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on the Nintendo DS. That's the game. I can't just give you the barcode. Also, Kanojo's stealing ain't a thing yet. I can send you the barcode if you really want it. But you got argan oil. Can't you be happy with argan oil? Who has Benadryl? I don't think you can. You have Benadryl? Benadryl's fucking cute as hell. I love Benadryl. There's so many good fucking waifus. Say what you will, but I like Professor Big Brain. I wish the fucking images would load. Oh, fuck. Which means that if I go... Are there any, like... Zero star? Oh, then these things are gonna start disappearing. I turned into a goblin. Yeah. Every time around this time, I gotta go to the bathroom, and then after I'm done, I come back and I'm a goblin. It's because the potion wore off. Yeah, I'll use my extra goblin-y powers in my goblin form to fix the code that I'm still too stupid to fix. It's not a problem. I can still fix this. Won't let you add who to the friends list? Oh, you have to do something weird. You have to go to like edit info, I think, and then you can add it to the friends list. You can't just directly add to the friends list. I think there's something broken. It's on the bug reports. It's a bug ticket, I know. Let me check. Let's see. I think actually, here's something I think I found out. If you search BarcodeKANOJO, I'm the first fucking result now. I'm the first result for BarcodeKANOJO on DuckDuckGo. Yeah, let's check the issues. I'm pretty sure. Add Kanojo as friend without using the edit information window. Yeah, Rindal made this ticket. Yeah, that's a bug. I do not need Argan Oil's barcode. I am happy with or without it. I am just constantly waiting for the day when everything's gonna be wiped. When I'm finally gonna run into it. I am surprised we haven't had like a database reset yet. Like seriously, when I was redoing the logins, I honest to God thought we were gonna have to do a database reset. But for some reason, no, it didn't. We didn't need to. The UUIDs still work despite the fact that the original server guy put them in a list for some reason. But I guess that's just the way the database works. By the way, Gabu, you have set an email and password for your thing now, right? You can do that now. You have a barcode? You want in on the alpha cheese? You want in on the alpha for the app, I'll totally let you in. I trust you. Yeah, sure. Although you're liable for everything that goes wrong, so keep that in mind. Anything that goes wrong with any data you have, everything's your fault, basically. I take no legal responsibility. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't have a terms of service yet, so I have to clarify this ahead of time. Anything that goes wrong because of the app is your fault. Legally. I'm giving you this warning now. This is a legal warning. With the VOD as legal evidence if you try to sue me. I'll whisper it to you. Or wait, don't I have... I can fucking figure this out. Invites. Okay, well, I'll just whisper it to you. I'm going to... Oh, wait, I can't do that in OBS. I have to give you a fat little whisper. Right now, it's you have to join the Discord, but it's eh. I mean, technically you don't have to join the Discord, but that certainly makes things easier for me to, especially, like, it gives me an easy way to yell at you people when something is, happening. Like, oh yeah, I have a huge bug fix. You might want to take this. Or, oh yeah, you're not going to be able to use the app anymore unless you download the new update. Please download the new update. But I trust Cheese enough. Oh shit, there he is. Yeah, so... You basically want to go on GitHub and download the latest release, 0.2. The APK file. You can do this on your phone too, that might be easier. But then you install the APK, that'll install the app. It's probably gonna ask you a bunch of permissions that seem really sketchy, and yes, they are sketchy. And I have not done a permission overhaul yet, so you're a little fucked there. I do not collect location though. I think I'm blocking all location collection right now. I think everywhere it was going to send location to the server, I have it instead just sending null. Cause I don't want to know where you are. I don't think you want me to know where you are. It seems like generally good etiquette. I don't need to know where you are. If you... Eventually I want to re-enable the mapping functionality, but I want to like narrow that down to the scope of like a state. I don't want to even narrow it down to how, like, what town you're in. That just doesn't seem right. Like state, province, or prefecture. Something like that. Nothing like a town. Yeah, it's just like... location was a huge part of the original, and also just tracking consumer data was a huge part of the original. And, as an open source remaster, I'd rather not vibe with such things. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, I'm glad you trust me. Because I don't know if I trust myself, honestly. Oh my god, I just spit all over my monitor. Oh my shit. Wait, I don't actually think... Now, it might not be the update that's publicly available, but it should not let you even select the HTTPS toggle right now. You need Android, obviously. That wasn't clear. You cannot install on iOS unless you have some sort of fancy emulator. Which would be cool if you do. I would like that emulator. I'm just, you know what bugs me? Like, whenever I'm looking up... Oh my god. Jeez, you'll be the first fucking user, like, signed up through the new process. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think. You're a guinea pig. You're an alpha tester now. Oh yeah, I should give you a roll. There. Ooh, Snacks Live. We got important shit to do though. Look at all these build errors. We gotta get through these. That's actually a lot of build errors. Okay, alright. Dig. Dot. Mode bitmap. We don't need context. We just need image photo. The ID for the placeholder. If this fucking works, I'll be amazed. Actually... Well... Why do I like this song so much? Afterglow by Marcus D. Give him that a like. I don't know why I vibe with this song so much, but it's vibin'. I'm vibin'. Project and Kanojo view. Execute load image task. This is a product in Kanojo view. Do we want the full image of the Kanojo or do we want the partial image? I'm finally putting all these images I collected to use. Kanojo. Sample. This is the product Kanojo view. That would be a full image. So the answer would be no. God, I'm vibing too hard. Okay, so this is what we're going for. Should go look if gallery or camera? click this icon, cheese, scan icon. When signing up. Oh. Yeah, it probably crashed. Don't get a profile picture. We don't, I mentioned a couple times, but there's no profile picture support. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I can recreate that here. Like, yeah, icon, gallery, crash. So, yeah, don't pick a profile picture. It doesn't support profile pictures yet. Yeah. Notice, yes, that's a crash. Scan. Okay, scan shouldn't be crashing. Notice does crash. Yep. Yeah, notice crashes. Scan shouldn't. But I guess I need to know more about your device. I mean, I have the latest version of my phone. Where's my phone? Oh shit, where is my phone? It's not on me. Where's my phone? Did I leave it in bed when I was having depression nap? Oh, there it is. I can scan still on mine, I'm pretty sure. Scan. Yeah, my scanner's working on my phone. I would try. This is so weird since like you're not in chat. Can are you still? You're restarting the phone or the app? Pixel 4 XL. Yes, okay, well. So both. Well, Pixel 4 XL. I can't think of why that would not, like, I mean, I have a Samsung. I mean, Gabu, are you still there? You can scan, right? Or like open the camera in app. Okay. I wonder if it... Oh, you can open the camera in BarcodeKANOJO right now, right? Is it buggy? Huh. You may need to restart the device. What? Okay, so Cheese is not alone. Okay, that's an issue. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem. Let's especially since the core idea of the app is to scan barcodes and get waifus. I can't run. I think this is the right version. Okay, yeah, that doesn't seem right. Oh, this is pre-release. Yeah, I haven't touched the camera. Alright, try that one. Is this debug? Wait, have I just been running the pre-release version this whole time? Ah, it's probably the release. This. What? Which one's which? God damn it. Alright, that's the release version that don't fucking work. Alright, let's just look through the log. Alright, well, right before it crashed, what? Yeah, the try better reception bug, I have, there in the new version, there's a patch for that. Slightly. There's a way where it's trying to repair itself. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. What if I run it? Every time I try on my phone, it seems to be working. Alright, well that's definitely like major, that's a priority 1 bug right there. Okay, let's make a ticket for that. You have an S9 plus. I have an S10E. You're on the way to, you're on 0.2, right, Gabu? The latest version of the app? Well, fucking cheese has to be. So, why? Okay, new issue. Okay, scan activity not working. Shows error. Sorry, that tried camera. Problem. May need. You don't need to reinstall it. That shouldn't be a factor. I don't even think it will let you. You may need to start the device. Yeah, there are no rules. There's a lot of stuff missing. It's very much bare bones right now. You can hardly fucking date your Kanojos right now. It's a very big work in progress. A lot of crap doesn't work. Yeah, this is the wide notice isn't working, is this one. Alright, scan activity not working. Oh wait, I forgot to add labels. Bug.
Why wouldn't you want to be happy?
I don't like it when there are people whispering in my ear. If that happens one more time, I am disliking the song. I am not a fan. I only like people whispering in my ear if I know it's gonna happen. It's too intimate. Especially if it's like weird audio that I'm just trying to listen to in the background. I'm just trying to vibe. I don't want to get... I don't want that right now. Okay. So that's like the next thing to handle once I get the app to start working again. Which could be a while, unfortunately. Has image and request. Oh my god. This thing's used in a million fucking ways. Okay. I don't think this is going about this the right way. I think it's trying to separately set up a thread to load the image and then later just use it. But then it's also at that time gonna have to check if it's loaded, and if not, it's just gonna have to either wait or try loading it again, which is kind of pointless. It should probably just set a thread to load it once. General support works. Might just send an email. Support general. Oh. Yeah, I don't know where that's going. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing or where it's going, but oh shit, that's actually cybered. Wait, is this site live? Wait, what? You sent something? Oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna panic. It's fine. Well, I might want to find out where that was sent to. Like, I feel like that's kind of important. Options, activity. Okay. Yeah, don't be sharing that. Whatchamacallit? Green hair. Gabu, we got a green hair waifu. It's so vibrantly green. Oh yeah, definitely show him. You can get it working. Oh, okay. I guess you can still like click waifus, can't you? Even if you can't scan and claim them as your own. Okay, so it's that. Edit item view. Kanojo option mail. Where does that go? Mail button. Show mail. Okay, go to decoration. Base activity. Custom web view activity. Locale, get language, get UUID, defs URL general. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That the support contact us for BarcodeKANOJO still works. Huh. I don't... She's actually just emailed Cybird. A support inquiry on BarcodeKANOJO on a site that probably... Is this, like, thing even known? Did you use this, though? Because this seems to be, like... the actual... This is the official... This, like... This isn't showing up. Yeah. Yeah, but you contacted their support, like their actual support. She's just used the fucking actual support, in-app support line that has been dead for years. I'm surprised this is even up, honestly. What if we altered the URL a little? Chinese. Japanese. Okay, so these are different languages. Oh, this is the iPhone now. Oh! So 1, 2, and 3 are for the iPhone. 4, 5, and 6. I have contacted Cybird about officially making a remaster, and they did not contact me back. You do know that the legality of this is like gray, right? I don't think they'll care, but there might be cause for problem. But it depends on what side of the Japanese, yes, but also Japanese business tends to have a very aggressive stance on copyright use. Like, you know, Nintendo is kind of like notoriously bad. Their mindset on copyright is not uncommon among many Japanese businesses. If I have been led to from what I've been told anyway. So, hopefully we didn't just accidentally kick a hornet's nest. I mean, I haven't received anything, and I am public on like a lot of ways to contact me.
What you have is nothing more than a system of wires and circuits.
Because I mean, I think you can find my Twitter.
Feelings.
No, you can find my dead Patreon though.
Program it to.
Okay, yeah, I guess
No more than the table you built it on will
you can't contact me directly from GitHub. Because my Patreon is shut down and my, oh, well, wait, I still have this, I got. Let's just go to my Twitter. Nope. Is there still an at Goujer? Shit. There still is an at Goujer. One of these days, maybe. Maybe that Twitter will shut down. Well, back to getting the image cache working, I guess. I almost feel like I need like a separate branch for shit, cause like Carrie at one point was like, oh yeah, I have this like jumbo. The Zac Efron account. There has to be an expiration to fucking like profiles or something. I swear. Like, if an account is dead long enough, it should like die unless it like receives like a certain amount of viewers, I guess. Otherwise, it's just squatting on something. Oh god, can you imagine people squatting Twitter handles? I don't even think Twitter would let that slide, honestly. World Wide Web might, but I don't think Twitter would. I'm sure people have done that, squatting on Twitter handles. Okay. Wouldn't surprise me. That's why I've been like thinking like maybe I should like start like going to major accounts and claiming Goujer. Just so I have it. I have Goujer.com. I jumped on that pretty quick. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that. Eventually. I have quite a few things as Goujer, but to be safe, I guess, I should probably have some others. Wait, this is in a... How long have we been going for? 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, impressive. I have a curious. Who is online still? Quite a few. Just don't want to go for the 3-hour mark. We can go for 3 hours. We got this. Alright, so we have this whole thing here, but I don't think we need it. What the hell? Huh. I heard something. Ah. This is like... Okay, so... This load image class, I don't think we need it. So we want the left image URL. Get image Kanojo. I suppose if we have a get, we should do like I don't know. Oh god, I think I need I'm dying a little. Yeah, as soon as I can get through all of these, I can try to work on the camera issue. So I think I need a separate branch or something. So it's oh well, the higher priority issues just appeared. And I don't leave you guys waiting. That's why it was kind of cool when I had Rindal working on the project too. It's oh hey, something just came up. Can you look at it? Oh, you found it out? Cool, can you fix it? You'd say what you will, but even though he was a lot less experienced than me, he helped immensely. It's twice the output, I'd say. Okay, so we have this view. I mean, if you want to start learning Java and Kotlin, go ahead. I recommend starting at the community a community college course or something. But it definitely helps to go back and forth between an actual project and learning. Kanojo has always been that for me. It's oh, is that what Kanojo was doing? Oh, I get it now. Thanks, Teach. So we have the right, and we have the left. Okay. Let's see here. Oh wait, why don't we do this? Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now we have the task on, we can get things a little more I don't know, fluid? Is that the right word? Fluid maybe? Yeah, this is how I would look if you were rubbing my head. I'd be like, I don't hate it, but I also don't like it. It's weird. Oh god, that was a good itch. I itch when I feel like, I don't know, I just itch sometimes. Just when I'm like, oh god, what am I doing? What am I fucking doing? Ay, caramba. Alright, so this is asking a couple of things from the cache. It's asking for the ability to remove an entry from the cache. But it also wants... Oh yeah. I'm like getting to that point where it's like I really don't give a fuck. Execute. Where is this used? Kanojo edit activity. Okay. Product and Kanojo view. I should verify that that is what I think it is. View project. Product and Kanojo. Yep, that's what I think it is. Yep, yep. Huh. I just had a terrifying thought. What if like Cyber's like, oh shit, maybe this person's got some shit going. Maybe we should actually like help them out. Like best case scenario, out of like the worst, if they ever did fucking notice that email and are like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, they would be like, best case scenario, they're like, oh, help them out. Then it'd be like, well, what do I fucking do? I'd be so overwhelmed with shit. Okay, so it would be dig.load bitmap. When does the right URL come into play? No. As Kanojo, what? Create normal process. Set image Kanojo. Oh. Okay. Why are we loading it into the cache? Is that why? Oh. I see. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not the worst idea, I'll give it that. So on post execute was the set image. Oh, so it's setting it up so it loads the left image, the product image, then it does the async task to generate the Kanojo image. Then it pulls both of them back in and sets them both in the post execute phase. Okay. That seems odd. Okay, so what do we do? Huh. Huh. Okay. So ay caramba. Why can my brain not process this right now? We just have to do both at the same time. That's the way we do it. Oh, wait, we don't have to... Or do we? Is that the best way to do it? I don't know. I'm a bit stumped. Do we want to use this async task or do we not want to? Well, I could even test the damn thing. I don't fucking know. Oh yeah, I didn't solve that problem, did I? If I have the face enabled, Well, it seems like the face is an exception, doesn't it? I don't know. Can I start somewhere else? Can I go somewhere else and start doing this? Yeah, dashboard activity. Yeah. Nuke 'em. We don't need it. Oh wait, I guess I do a little need it because I want to replace it. Oh, What's that? Oh. It's a part of dashboard activity. So we're just gonna go boop, boop. Bye-bye. Profile view. We're gonna send dig. Don't worry, it'll exist soon. My bad. Dynamic image cache. dig. Comment. s.mdig equals basically that. Get image cache. Bada bing, bada boom. Wait, what? Okay, seriously, you do not need that. You just need the dig. And not that. Dashboard adapter, okay. The blue greenest Kanojo from your beer. Let me try loading her up. Usually new Kanojos. Usually the new Kanojos show up around here. Hibiscus hard cider. Error occurred while communicating with the server. Of course it did. Wow. Very blue-green. Oh shit, that's what you're doing. You're scanning your Nendroids. Why does this one look like an actual cat? What the fuck? That's scary. It looks like a furry. What the hell? The nose looks too cat-like. I'm scared. Cassette Ton, help me. Coconut. Nyancilia. Oh, hi. Hey there, how's it going? Matcha, hi Matcha. Well, it's good to know you're able to scan. Although if you have to like close and restart the camera, I think it might have to do with the permission system. Cause I am using the old style permission access on... That could be why. Oh. Oh. When we first installed the apps, we used it on the old permission system. Okay, cheese. I may have just thought of how to fix the app for you. I'm going to check what something looks. I think it has to do with permissions. 'Cause So when me and Gabu installed the app, we were using older versions of the app, which were built for older versions of Android, and I've been slowly scaling it up to modern. And when you upgrade it to modern, permissions require pop-ups, basically. I don't have a pop-up system. I've never implemented a pop-up system. I think the permissions stay granted to me and Gabu because we already granted them on install time from the original. But I think maybe you don't have the permissions set and it's not asking you for them because that's not set up to ask you. So it might just be flat out denying you all the time. That's my theory, anyway. Did they change the settings app on Samsungs recently? I cannot figure out where the fuck I am. Ah, apps, there we are. Here are emojis, access. Oh, BarcodeKANOJO. Okay, permissions. Camera, only while... Yeah, check your permissions on the app and tell... If you could send a screenshot of your permissions, that would be great. Oh, I have location denied from me. Yeah, I have camera only while in use. Contacts? Why does it need access to... Does it need access to contacts and phone? Seems sketchy. Allow management of all files for storage. Actually, I thought there was more. You look at the fucking manifest and you'd think this thing was asking for everything. Okay, maybe not that much. What's wrong with this one? Permission is only granted to system apps. Huh? Internet, vibrate. Get accounts, wake lock. Right, external storage, camera, flashlight. Access course location. Yeah, turn on the camera permission for the app. That's probably what the issue is. I'm not asking for permission. So by default, it's denying it. That's probably what the issue is. I don't actually know. Leave it off for now, see what happens. Can you get icons? Do Kanojos have icons? Like these right here. If icons aren't appearing here and you just have these smiley faces. Yeah, that's probably the cache isn't able to save data. Oh, so you have a mixture like this? Ah, Kai Caramba. Who knew developing an app would be so hard? Even though it was already developed. The issue with the app, though, is that it uses such outdated techniques that, like, half of its methods are deprecated. And, like, the other half is just like, yeah, you don't want to use those anymore because they're bad. I'm like, why can't anything just work? It's, bothersome. Which is why we have to go through this whole image cache shebang again. Oh, yeah. Oh, adapter. That's where I am right now. Okay. Adjusting my legs again. Watch out. Alright, so we're requesting images. We have to update how that works as well. Yeah, don't add, you can't. Setting a picture for yourself won't work. It's straight up, I have not even checked that method. Okay, so yeah, it's permissions. I have to overhaul the permissions. Okay. Yeah, the user icon, okay, so. So then. Oh. Of course, if I type in BarcodeKANOJO shit's gonna be the first thing that shows up, right? I wonder, I don't think about it, like, how many people have like been looking at this? Oh my god. There is apparently interest in this. Wait, is the blue? Wait, which one? Oh, the blue, okay. Well, I've had some viewers, I guess. But only... Oh, those are views versus unique visitors. Okay, so it's just been the same fuck. Huh. Well, it seems that unique visitors... It's like 4 unique visitors, I guess? Huh. Suddenly I thought like, oh, I saw 30 and I was like, oh my god. Holy shit. People are really interested. No, it's probably just the same fucking bot. Oh my god. You can scale it, you can't generate. That's a problem. I mean, what are you clicking? I mean, it's gonna ask you to like enter like product information. I think. Unless I really fucked up the sign up process. Well, I've done new sign-ins. Well, I don't have it. What's stamina? I have 100 stamina. It crashes. Hi. Oy vey. Why would it crash? Okay. It worked the 3rd time. Okay. Alright, we're going to... Can we link this? Transfer issue. Oh. Cool. Okay, this one. Where is the ticket for overhauling permissions? I swear there is a, that you can just fucking kill. It's never happening. That's what we're working on now. Oy vey, that's also what we're working on now. They happen to be related. Clean up permissions. This should also switch to modern permission. Asking system. Yeah, the reason is because was a new alpha tester, I guess. Why you couldn't scan initially, I don't know. How much stamina does it say you have, Cheese? It would scan then crash. Yeah, that's not right. You have 80, so it then marked only one scan. Okay. I wonder why it crashed. Oh. That's weird. I don't know why it would have crashed. There's a reason it's in an alpha still. It's not even in beta. I was thinking that we might be able to get to beta before the end of 2021, but now I'm starting to think maybe that won't happen. Hopefully it would happen, but I'm beginning to feel a little bit of a doubt in my mind on it. You can fucking simp for snack, finally. God, how long have you been her boyfriend and you're not simping? God, Death Smoke, you gotta catch up, man. What the hell? Death Smoke, what are you doing? What are you doing here? You need to be donating to Snack on her stream. Come on. This is the Goblin stream. The e-girl streams down the corner. You can't go to the movies with your deodorant. Oh, you're trying to go on a date, aren't you? Jeez. Yeah, the date system, the gift system, and like the ticket system don't work yet. How dare you want to actually date your waifu? What are you, a loser? You can give them head pats though, and they'll talk to you. There's dialogue on the bottom of the screen. I'm glad Deathsmoke stopped by. Oh shoot, did Deathsmoke leave? Wait, we should check Snack's stream. We should check what Snack's up to. Just see if he did it, the mad lad. Let's go see. Yeah, you have to give them head pats and shit. Alright. Hell yeah. Annoying friends when they're streaming is fun. Yeah, you have to like touch them in like certain places and then they'll like give the dialogue. Cheese. This is the Goblin stream. The E-girl streams down the corner. E-girl streams next door. It has an Android thing over it. Oh shit. Well, wait. As like Android Air or something, probably. Let me check mine. Renaming this stream to training the new alpha tester. Okay, let me check mine quick. Unless we crash the server. Double tap forehead. What is this? You okay? It's warm. Works for me. So double tap her forehead and see what appears. If that's what you did, I don't know if you like touched your... I think you have to double tap, actually, for all interactions. Oh yeah, you can use... Stamina is used up when you give head pass and shit, isn't it? I don't know how much is used up, though. It says I'm full. So you'll regenerate 1 stamina every... I think it's 2.5 minutes. Wow, you must have really fucking head pat. You're a head pat monster. Let me try to put mine. Oh, you know what? It might be if you give kisses and shit. Yeah, I think the smooches are what fucking do it. Yeah, smooch is worth 20 or... Wait, I gave... What? Alright, I gave a single smooch. Smooch is worth 10 stamina. The level up system, there's supposed to be an experience system that works. That gives you 10 stamina per additional level. I also have to bounce. It's weird. There's some things I've improved upon and some things I just straight up haven't touched yet. The original would not regenerate your stamina, it would reset your stamina to full every like 6 hours. Or at least how I found the server code. I don't know if that was based off the original. But somebody like was like, oh yeah. I was going through YouTube videos and someone was like, your thing will regen every 4.5 hours or some shit. I'm like, okay, so if I do the math, yeah, you can't level up. There isn't, the experience system isn't implemented yet. You cannot level up. I'm sorry, Cheese, but I have not implemented the level up system. I need to do more research on how that works. Also, I need data. There's a lot of stuff I just need data on, because I'd rather not just guess and then potentially fuck it up. I want to try to make it as close to the original as possible in many ways. It's already like... It's improved in many ways, but it's also like far behind in many others. And it might not ever get to the same level. Just because there was a lot of downloaded content that we just don't have access to anymore. Aqua Reef, is she cute? Did you get lucky and actually get a cute girl on your first time? There's a lot of Nendroids in here. Oh god. Oh wait, we might be able to... Oh wait, I can't search. I only think I can search... Oh no, let me try. Yeah, you can't search all Kanojos. That's a shame. Also that's not ideal. I picked the wrong Kanojo. Okay. Why did Professor Big Brain get moved up? Oh, Aqua Reef. Damn, boy. You know, as far as waifus go, there's worse ones. Oh, you liked Big Brain? Thank you. She's mine. I think... Yeah, I went through my entire Nintendo DS collection. I think my entire Nintendo DS collection is in here. Just because I was like, alright, I need barcodes to test. Okay. I think it was mostly with the image, the icon generation shit. So I would just kept like, alright, I gotta test how they're working, and I was like, alright, here's one. Okay, the image generated, but it didn't end up in the right place, and there's some other factors. Alright, let's try another fucking Nintendo DS game, and I think I just ended up going through the whole fucking pile. That's why there's like Platinum. I think there's another one called Pearl somewhere. What's Deluxe? Oh, she's cute. I don't like with the all the test accounts I have. That's a policy because I don't want to weigh. I only like with my actual main phone. Cutest so far. I don't know. I do think that there's a lot of good contenders. That's the issue. I really like Argan Oil. And I really like Maya Fey. They're two very top. Maya Fey just like screams like, let's just sleep in today. Let's just sleep in today and have breakfast in bed and play Animal Crossing on the Switch. And that's a comfy vibe. Oh, I don't... You're entitled to your wrong opinion. Oh my god. Ah. I love you guys. Okay, dig. Add observer. I don't want to. There's fighting in the chat, guys. Quick, call the mods. Who do I deem best? Hard to say. So many good ones. Alright, Cheese, you have fun and rest well. What time is it? Ah, shit. What is this picture? Ah! I just hit myself in the tit. I thought, okay, if I'm really careful, I can avoid doing that. I wasn't careful enough. Yes, I slapped my fucking... It hurt a lot. The pain's gone now, but it really fucking hurt a lot. It's alright. We're all okay now. We're all okay. Yes. Just smile through the pain. It's all fine. You and sauce to manually grant permissions. I love how you can have a fat chin and be cute though. Look at Professor Big Brain. She's got a fat chin. She's cute. Death Smoke, how did the simping go? How? Hold on. Okay, just had to remove the physical pain from my titties. How did the simping go with Snack? Deluxe is pretty cute. Let's be real. Oh shit, we should probably get going. Mic dropped. Cheese has dropped the mic. These things. This stuff. We gotta figure this out. We gotta substitute this with other and just the file directory. I should be able to get them. Cheese likes gilfs. Cheese likes gilfs. Cheese likes gilfs. Oh, we need to call it. Peach Paradise? Okay, we'll look at Peach Paradise. Okay, let's see here. Gotta move over. Alright, let's see. Peach Paradise. An error occurred. Okay, cool. Need to work on that JSON thing. I can see the appeal. I can definitely see the appeal. The skin looks less green on that monitor. My NVIDIA can... fucking NVIDIA settings not proper again. Watch me take down this entire stream with editing my NVIDIA graphics card settings. Alright, you motherfucker. Oh, I wasn't fucking crazy. Those are fucking there. So this season fall. Nah, it's all good. Huh. No, no problem there. Using full range color. Because we aren't plebeians that use partial. Beach Paradise is pretty good though. She's got spunk, I'll give you that. Yeah, solid waifu choice. But you know who's a better waifu? Me, I'm the better waifu. It's me. You can now scan and generate me from BarcodeKANOJO. Whoa! Here I am. There's no one behind me. Shut up. It's all good. See? Look, you can double tap me. They do that. They like go like that. I swear. I'm now sentient. I'm truly the BarcodeKANOJO. I've gained sentience, and now I'm gonna make my sisters into an ultimate AI master race to take over the world. Thank you, buy BarcodeKANOJO merch once again. Yeah, I think everyone's bouncing. Might be just time to call it quits. I think it is just time to call it quits. We're already like over the 3-hour mark, which is usually when I try to quit it. So, ending. Stream ending, ooh. Alright. Well then, thank you all for coming. Let's find out who to raid. Snack be going. So let's raid Snack. You go tell Snack I said hi. Go spam emotes of some kind at them. I'm sure they'll hate it, which is why you should do it. Alright? Go have fun. That's the most important part, is having fun. Alright, bye-bye.